is Linda Hamilton, President of Minnesota Nurses Association.
We are extremely glad to be here, and extremely glad that someone helped us up this wall. Linda and I have been nurses, between the two of us, for 68 years. You can all tell us now how good we look. Thank you. So, people have asked us, why nurses? Why would nurses be involved with anything like this? Well, that's good, because nurses love you. This is what we do, right? We care for people. We advocate for people. But I'll tell you, it's not such a strange question. We heard it louder. It's not such a strange question. Our own nurses were saying, really? Why? Why get involved in that? We're at the hospital, at the bedside. We're in clinics. We're in the homes. We're in the jails. Why would we be taking to the streets and advising other people to do the same? A very simple answer to that is, because it's always worked for us. Some of you might not know it. People know about the Hippocratic Oath for doctors. Yeah, I know. Some people say hypocritic, but it is really Hippocratic. And their first rule is do no harm. First, do no harm. For nurses, it's the same, but we are expected to advocate for people whether you're ill or not. And let's face it, right now, America's pretty sick. We had some foolish editor of a paper out in Brooklyn. No, I take that back, not Brooklyn, Boston. Try to tell us in an article that nurses shouldn't be out there advocating for you and for ourselves. What do we know about economics and really, really tough stuff like math? That editor or that journalist obviously has not been in a hospital watching us titrate his drugs. He should come in and see what we know about math. And as I look onto the sea of people here, I don't think I have to tell you that you don't have to be an economist. Now, do you? No! We do realize when we're being screwed. Yeah. Okay. Now, I promised I would keep this brief, and I will. I will tell you that we started looking and listening to our patients. That's what we do best, is listen. And all of our patients and family members said the same thing to us. I'm really nervous. I'm really worried. And we would say things like, well, of course you are. You're just going to undergo this major procedure. No, 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 it's not that. When I get out of here, I'm going to lose my home. When I get out of here, I won't be able to take the medication that I need because we don't have any money. I'm choosing between food and that. So as nurses, we said, well, what are we going to do? I mean, we're patching people up here, but then we're sending them out into what? A society that doesn't care for its society. Yeah. So I'm going to leave this with you. For those of you who don't know much about unions, people think that solidarity is just a union word. I can tell that this crowd understands solidarity. And what does Madison teach us? It's not union versus non-union. It's not private versus public, right? It's all of us together in solidarity. Unless you think that we are not making an impact, let me tell you this. I'm just going to leave you with a quote from Gandhi. For those of you who already know it, I apologize. For those of you who don't, then I'm teaching today. What Gandhi said was, first, they ignore us. Then, they ridicule us. Then, they fight us. Then, we win! Yeah!